Imagine a soccer ball. Why do you have to kick it for it to move? Why doesn't it go wander off by itself? Motion doesn't just occur randomly. Almost every motion around us is governed by a series of natural laws, collectively known as Newton's laws of motion. Newton's first law describes the property of inertia, the tendency of an object to remain in motion or remain at rest unless an external force had acted upon it. For example, a stationary soccer ball will remain stationary unless a soccer player applies a force on the ball with her feet. Inertia had ensured that the ball remains in its resting state. Similarly, a moving soccer ball will not come to a rest until a soccer player stops it with their feet. Another example of inertia is when a moving vehicle comes to an abrupt stop. Objects on the vehicle retains their state of motion due to inertia, so when the vehicle stops, they continue to move forward. Newton's second law of motion describes a relationship between mass, acceleration, and force. The more force applied to an object and the lower the mass of the object, the faster the object moves. For example, when the same amount of force is applied, an empty shopping cart accelerates much faster than a loaded cart. This is also shown in the operation of a swing. As more force is applied, the swing is able to accelerate much faster when the masses are the same. Newton's third law describes an action-reaction force. It states that for every action, there's an equal reaction in the opposite direction. A runner propels himself forward by applying a force on the ground. The ground, in return, applies a force on the runner, pushing him forward. And when a skateboarder applies a force on the wall pushes back, making the skateboard move in the opposite direction.